Hey guys, I haven't made a tutorial in a while, and I'll show you guys how to sculpt a good player model in your gtag fan game. Sculpting is a better method than box modeling. Box modeling is where you kind of just like you move these around with a subdivision modifier. So get your subdivision modifier. You want to shade it smooth, and you want to change subdivision to 2 and apply. And you want to sculpt out your face. We can start with this. Turn on this up here. Check this, click OK, and click X, and go into X axis. And basically, you could pull it out like this to help you out. Clay strips is a good boxing, like good to like box out your like face and all that. So we're just gonna give like a normal, like a decently accurate face. So we're gonna get like the forehead, and you got like eyes. This could be like more of a human model or something, and like nose and like chin and all that. But this is a fan game model, not a human. So we're gonna just get basic blockouts of like thicker cheeks and like more pointed edge, like a more round edge right here. And you could click F to scale up and whatnot. And that's what I'm using. And hold Shift and just like click it lightly, and it like smooths out the detail. Smooths makes it more detailed and like smooth. And we could grab Sneak Hold, and we could just pull this up, and we could like shape it to be more or less round. You could pull this out, and this is looking decent so far. It gets more like a detailed face, and we could even uh draw on like some ears with the draw tool. Just extend these out, and we can add more detail to them if you want. And yeah, we got this little detailed ear. Um, and yeah, this is like a basic head shape. Now, if we go to edit mode, we're going to drag this back real quick. If I go into edit mode, you see the poly count is horrendous. It's really high, and that will lag out your game. So click modifiers. You want to decimate. Just like drag this down a decent amount. This will lose some detail, but it needs to be way low probably. This works. Keep your like things triangles, because Unity likes like triangle quads. Triangle I don't know what they're called again. I forgot. Like structure over square. So you could, if it's square, you could triangulate if you're going to use this for Unity. Now we could just add an image texture over, but we're going to use a different method that's better, in my opinion, and it's called texture painting. So obviously you go to UV editing, Smart UV Unwrap, click OK, and we got this mapping, our 2D mapping of this. And you could obviously mirror it, like we're gonna mirror X, for example, and basically we go to texture paint because we're gonna make our texture in Blender. You're gonna click base color and choose like a base color, I guess. So you're gonna put it to white, because if you want color changing, I'll put it to white. But if you want like it more in detailed model, we're gonna use blue. Now, we don't want it shiny like this, so we're gonna turn up roughness, turn down spectacular, and go to rendering mode instead of solid like no shading. This is like more solid mode, and we're gonna make a basic layout. So go back up here and choose, like, I'm gonna choose a darker blue. This works. And we're just going to map out where the face is going to be. This works. And we're going to go to black, turn down strength, and we're going to manually add fur detail ourselves. So if we click, you see it just darkens it, and depending on how you want it, you just kind of first random. So you want to add splotches, like what I'm doing, like up and down. And you can add more detail, like shadow under these to give like more illusion of depth. And we're just like adding shadow, adding texture. To this little face. This gives more like a more stylized look. And it looks more fur like. And obviously we need to paint this face in. So depending what you want, I'm just gonna use like a light gray. And we're just gonna fill it in. And yeah, we're just gonna fill in this face. So I'm being quiet, I'm just focusing a little bit. And yeah, we got this decent face texture. We're gonna go back to black and we're gonna add the shadow a little early. So depending how you want the face, I'm gonna add like a little thing right here. It can be pretty light. It should be like decently light, indicating that it's a more of a round muzzle. You don't need it. It's more of a artistic style. And we're gonna just work on more shadow. So down here, it'd be a little bit. And that's like a good amount of shadow. Now we gotta work on highlights. And I want the highlight to be a little bluish, so I'm doing this clay color. And we're just gonna turn up the strength a little bit. And yeah, we got like a more of a highlight color. And yeah, we got the highlights, we got the shadow around, and now we gotta draw eyes. So I don't do full volume immediately because this is more of a sketching form. This is like more of a sketch of the eye. So we're gonna just sketch out how we want the eye. We're gonna give a more like cartoony stylized look, so the eye's gonna be a little bit more dramatically sized compared to like the head. And now since we have the full layout, we're gonna just kind of just do the little line art. And we're going to just sketch out where we want the pupils because there's different types of pupils. You can have like a pure solid and have like little highlights like that, like a puchin. Or you can have normal like pupils. And just figure out how you want them. I'm going to do something kind of like this because I think it looks alright. And we're just going to lay out the pupil. And we should also do the nose. This you don't need to sketch out because it's pretty simple to do nose. That's a little big, so obviously you could make mistakes. It's fine, just Control Z and yeah. And we could just make a little mouth. So we got a little monkey. We're gonna just I wouldn't use black to fill in the pupils. Do like a dark blue, like a really dark blue or really dark brown. So it gives them more of a personality to it instead of just like flat colors. And we're just kind of filling this in. That's all we're doing. And we just That's good. And now we fill in the white parts. And now we got the eyes. This is the only problem is they kind of get rid of some of the line art, and we're just gonna retrace. It doesn't hurt anything. And there's a little stylistic flair I do. Is I have these little marks under the eyes. I don't do full, and I kind of just shade them. And yeah, this is a good face. Obviously, I'm not gonna do the ears because I'm lazy right now. But yeah, this is how to make. Like, this is how to texture paint and sculpt in your gtag fan game. Obviously, this is all your imagination. Be as artistic and dramatic as you want. I'm doing it really simple and boring and plain. Like, you even add like a black ring around here, or you could just you could even add a little shine in the eyes. I'm gonna, and yeah, this is more of a plain tutorial. So I haven't been doing that much, guys. I've been taking a little break. And like and subscribe, join my Discord server. It's in the description. I talk to the community a lot. And peace.